Welcome Scorpio, thank you for listening to your reading of June 5, 2023 on your Zodiac Zappers channel, where you will know what the future holds both in money or numbers for today, love, health, work and family, so subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. The moon migrates into Capricorn and your solar third house this morning, dear Scorpio, blessing you with a grounded sense of clarity. Meanwhile, the nodes of fate will ask you to consider what your heart desires so that you may strategize for the future you want. You'll sense a shift as Venus moves into fiery Leo, bringing an auspicious energy to your career ambitions throughout the coming weeks, elevating your charisma and status. Try to have a bit of fun during your lunch break when Luna and Saturn align, reminding you to find a healthy balance between work and play. This is a very good time to implement the plans and promises that you made to yourself. New endeavors are likely to take off the ground very quickly now. The time is also favorable for relaxing and having some fun with friends, so be sure to schedule social activities in the evening. Avoid gossip and you can have a fun-filled evening. Scorpios could undergo a new phase in their lives. This phase will force you out of your comfort zone and make you more competitive today. Landing a decent position with a remarkable salary package is a strong possibility. You will remain career-focused and increase your commitment to your career objectives. You will continue to gain enlightenment and will be sought after for your counsel on a variety of matters. Also make it a point to avoid making promises you cannot keep. There may be misunderstandings in your marriage as a result of outside interference. Maintain open communication channels. Higher education seeking Scorpios will be eager to earn additional income. They may look for opportunities that will help them meet their financial requirements and demands. When you travel with fascinating individuals, you are likely to be entertained. Some native Scorpios may obtain ownership of their home. Venus begins its transit of your reputation and profession sector today, dear Scorpio, and will continue in this area of your solar chart until October 8. The months ahead feature more warmth, charm and pleasure in pursuing your ambitions, career or long-term goals. Today, however, Venus quickly forms an opposition to Pluto, pulling up frustrations related to fears and insecurities, while you'll be taking more pleasure in your work. Connections to friends or outside responsibilities, concerns about your personal life distract you today. Home or family life may be complicated, or you could feel guilty about spreading your wings. The events of the day can offer some clues as to where you can make some compromises to better your life. You may need to find ways to compartmentalize or cut down in some areas so that you don't stress yourself out unnecessarily. It is important to keep an eye on your finances, and even if you don't think of yourself as particularly acquisitive or fond of luxury, that doesn't mean that a healthy bank account isn't worth having. This might sound obvious, but certain signs are much more guilty than others of letting financial matters fall to the wayside, and your high-minded sign would much rather focus on other things than the money in your wallet. That being said, the universe knows when to remind you of something and of what to remind you, and today it is telling you to keep an eye on your finances. There is a beautiful full moon in Capricorn illuminating your 3nd house of earned income and material possessions right now, and it could bring a major windfall your way or new business opportunity. But if you keep ignoring money matters, then you'll miss this opportunity, so keep focused. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Shine bright like a diamond, Scorpio. You are in the spotlight for all that you have accomplished and will set out to do with your career path as Venus enters Leo today. The Venusian energy radiates with popularity, so you may feel like you are being recognized now. More than ever, however, all of this attention could be kind of weird, so you may need to work on letting yourself enjoy whatever praise comes your way instead of retreating, given that Venus will oppose Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, as well as much as you may want to ignore the bits and bobs that you find quite tedious when it comes to finances. Unfortunately, you're going to have to focus on them. Remember, it's not forever. The more you focus on them now, the less you have to deal with them in the future. Getting organized is the theme of the day. Some good news is incoming regarding finances, but you may have to jump a few hoops before you get there. Keep persisting. The moon is bestowing you with powerful energy at this time, so take advantage of it while you can. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for June 5th are 1837, 29, 46, 25, 31. Daily love. In love and marriage, you want it all or nothing at all. Scorpio, you thrive in the intensity of your emotions and in deep relationships. Oftentimes they transform you, even if they bring heartbreak in the end. However, today, trauma could result in playing with fire. Venus, the planet of love and beauty, will cross swords with the might of your planetary county ruler Pluto as they stand opposite of one another in the skies. This ensures that the darkest forces of people's subconscious will rise up like demons in the shadows of the night. Do not make sudden decisions about love. You will regret them no matter what. Do you feel that your romantic partnerships bring you closer to your values? Does your partner have values that are in alignment with yours? These are necessary questions to reflect on today, as the moon is in Capricorn and in your 3nd house. It happens a lot that people end up in relationships that are not necessarily bringing them close to what they hold dear in their lives. Naturally, they end up being unfulfilled, resentful, and those connections don't last very long. Ask yourself how you can make sure that the partners you attract have more or less similar values as yours. Of course, you will always have certain things that you disagree on. What matters the most is that those things are not fundamentals, and that both you and your lover are able to respect one another despite your differences at work. While you are very much capable of completing all your tasks easily today with time to spare, you will be feeling restless, inattentive, and lethargic. As a result, backlogs are going to accumulate at your job even if you have plenty of time to complete it. The only remedy is to take the day of leave. This restlessness is actually a manifestation of stress which you need to release in order to be productive. Are you satisfied with your current financial situation? Are you making as much money as you want to through your work? These are good questions to ask yourself today, as the moon is in Capricorn and in your 3nd house of finances and personal resources. This is also a good time to reflect on the way you manage your money, seeing if there is anything that you can afford to cut down on in order to make better use of your money. Learn how to be organized in the way you spend, keeping track of how much money you spend on each area of your life. Health. Think on nurturing your mind rather than your body. You keep yourself fit physically. What takes a back seat is your overexerting mind. Relax. Enroll in some recreational activity that will be food for your brain. Dedicate minutes of your time to yourself. Concentrate and meditate. Give a direction to your thought process, which is otherwise running in varied directions during this transit. Scorpio should focus on transformation and growth. Take time to reflect on your goals and make any necessary changes. Smoky quartz is a helpful crystal for Scorpio, promoting transformation and release. Try incorporating warming foods like turmeric or cinnamon into your diet to support your overall well-being. Family and friends. There is a strong indication of interference by a third party in your romantic relationship. You or your partner may be attracted to another person One of your past loves may re-enter your life. The interference may even come from close friends or parents of either you or your partner. It is necessary to stand by each other firmly against everyone. You tend to put up a pretty cool front most of the time, Scorpio. There are a lot of reasons for this, personal reasons I'm sure, but one is that you simply don't always want people to see all the effort and passion and energy that is actually required to pull off the impressive feats you manage on a regular basis. Well, while I totally appreciate managing to come off as chill and unflustered no matter what, the universe is coming together to remind you that sometimes you don't need to be chill and cool and perfect for people to like you. In fact, if you were open about your passions and desires, they might even like you a whole lot more than you could have ever hoped. We love that you get to this part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, and leave us your comments at Zodiac Zappers. We always read them, and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.